had a birthday recently, and my sweet daughter gave me a gift certificate to Simon Says Stamps. And so I'm going to show you my birthday haul. I ordered some stamps. I've got this little girl from Penny Black, and it says, "Oh my goodness." And then these are some little boys on skateboards. That's from Avery Ellie. And then I got another set from Penny Black, and these have little girls and a little boy and a sunshine, boy in a tree, girl in a tree. And I'm going to make some cards with this stamp set, and I'm going to show you how I made those. And then I use these little pockets for my die storage. I put the stamp inside the pocket and then store it in a box and hold it on a shelf. So I was out of those and I wanted some more of the pockets. And then I got a couple of embossing folders. And I'm going to use both of these actually in the card project. And I needed a few more Copic markers. I've been trying to collect colors for hair, and they're out of stock constantly, but I did get a couple here, and I continue to watch. So I'm going to show you what I did. I stamped out these images from the Penny Black set. Got a little boy here, little girl carrying some presents, and then another little girl letting some butterflies out of a box. And to color these, I actually used the, for inspiration on the back of the package of the stamps, there was some colored images, so I just kind of followed those. I used Copics and I used my glittery gel markers to do that. So then I took the embossing folders and I made a few of these. This is the one that's it's called Lattice Circles. You can't see it too well on the white, but I took some Copic marker and I colored in here on all of these circles, and then I came back with some distress ink and went all the way around it. And what I plan on doing with this is cutting the little boy out here with an oval die and then putting him on top of this. And then these were the butterfly, and I was kind of experimenting with some gel pens. I just went over with distress ink, and turns out the gel pen excuse me, turns out the gel pen doesn't look so great, but I can still salvage this by putting this little piece over the images here. So I'm going to prepare some cards now. The first card that I'm going to put together is the little girl with the butterflies coming out of the box. And I'm going to get out my Big Shot, and I've got an oval die, and I'm going to just cut the girl out with the oval die. And then I'm going to take the cutout image and adhere that to the butterfly embossed background that I've created. As you'll recall, I did a little experimenting with some gel pen, and I'm going to make sure I get that covered up. I'm going to get out my paper cutter, and I'm going to cut that background size down so that it fits on my cardstock. And I'm also going to use a darker shade of purple underneath the embossed butterflies to finish up the card. I like my cards to be rather simple, so I'm not going to put anything on the back of this cardstock to raise it up. I'm just going to adhere it down flat, all three pieces, and stack one on top of the other, and then that will complete my card. My second card is the stamped image of the little boy sitting in the tree, and I'm going to assemble it similar to the first card, where I'm just going to layer the three pieces on top of a piece of white cardstock, and I will come back and put a sentiment on the front of the card. For my final card, I'm going to take the frame that was left when I cut out one of the ovals, and I'm going to get out my distress ink and use a yellow and put some distress ink down to get some color on it. And then I'm just going to adhere that onto the front of the colored image. And then I'm also going to just layer that on top of my card to make a nice simple card. I'm really happy with the way these little cards turned out. I think the stamp set is really cute, and I look forward to coloring it with it again soon. If you like my videos, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and be sure to go do something creative today. Thanks.